cut to the heart of it. It's that golden hour after the buzzer, October chill nipping at Kansas City's skyline, but inside 1587 prime? Pure heat wave of triumph. The air's thick with aged whiskey notes and victory sweat, teammates still buzzing from that nail-biter at Arrowhead, where Travis snagged those game-sealing yards like he was born for it. And striding through the door like they own the end zone? The power duo everyone's shipping harder than a FedEx truck. Travis Kelce and his fresh-out-the-gate fiancée, Taylor Swift. Newly engaged, yeah, you caught that right. The ring's not screaming for selfies. It's a quiet flex, nestled on her finger like it was always meant to be there.
But their vibe?
Electric easy, the kind that makes you grin just watching. Travis leads the charge, all 6 feet 5 inches of post-game king energy. Ditch the pads for a heather gray Henley, sleeves shoved up to his elbows like he's mid-celebration flex, casual armor for a guy who just body slammed out on the field. His laugh hits first, deep, rumbling, the sort that vibrates the booth seats as he high-fives a lineman mid-stride. Fellas, we earned this. Stakes on me, stories on you. But his eyes? They're radar-locked on Taylor, softening the second she squeezes his arm. She's the counter-melody to his bass line, effortless in a whisper silk blouse, ivory, with pearl buttons that catch the low light like hidden guitar strings, and wide-leg trousers that sway like a slow dance sway. No red lips or stage armor tonight, just that post-show radiance, cheeks flushed from the stadium cold, and something sweeter brewing inside. They claim the window nook like it's their private skybox, velvet banquettes hugging a spread that's basically a Lombardi trophy in edible form, Wagyu ribeyes bleeding pink perfection, truffle fries crisp enough to snap like confetti, and caviar bumps on blini that scream, "We're toasting more than TDs." The crew piles in, teammates with that fresh-showered glow. Shout out to Chris Jones, still replaying his sack in animated gestures, family matriarchs doling out side-eye wisdom, and a sprinkle of inner-circle friends who flew in just for the after-party. Phones? Buried deep. No insta-flexing here. This is raw real. Plates orbiting like a human carousel, forks clinking in rhythm to the chatter, and the city lights outside framing it all like a snow globe of good fortune. The flow kicks off mellow, reordered from your blueprint. Start small, build the wave. Travis and Taylor anchor one end, knees brushing under the oak table, her boot tapping his calf in silent Morse code. He leans in first during a lull, voice dropping to that gravelly whisper fans melt for. "Babe, that fourth quarter push? Felt like us, unstoppable." She mirrors it, chin on fist, green eyes locking like a lyric lock-in. "You make chaos look like choreography, Trav." Quick private quip, something about her dodging paparazzi like he dodges blitzes, and boom, they're both cracking up, shoulders shaking in sync. It's not spotlight stealing, it's spotlight sharing, the engagement ring a subtle co-star that winks when she gestures wild. Then the energy ignites, rephrased for punch. What starts as a halftime horror recap spirals into roast central. Patrick Mahomes, ever the quarterback cool, launches it. "Yo, Kelce, that route you ran? Looked like you were auditioning for Taylor's next video. All flair, no finish." The table detonates. Hoots ricochet off the exposed brick walls. A cousin slaps the wood so hard the water glasses jitter. Travis fires back, pointing a butter knife like a mic. Says the guy who airmailed that pass. "I caught it, and the W, my man." Taylor? She's the secret weapon, unleashing that full-throated laugh. The one that starts soft, builds to a trill, and lands like confetti. She claps Mahomes on the back, harder than you'd expect from a pop icon. "Own it, Pat. Next album's got a bridge about fumbled dreams." The group's in stitches, wiping eyes, the kind of unfiltered joy that bonds tighter than any Super Bowl ring. But here's the twist, the reorder that flips the feel from rowdy rally to raw revelation. Midway through the melee, as forks pause and breaths catch, Taylor eases back, scanning the circle like she's memorizing a setlist. The room's pulse slows, even the busboys glance over. She lifts her glass, not for a boom, but a hush. "Guys," she says, voice steady but laced with that swift edge, half poet, half playmaker. We're here, cause of wins like tonight. But what if this? She twirls the ring, light fracturing like a prism. Isn't the endgame? What if it's the playbook for everything after? The messy mornings, the sold-out stands, the quiet where it's just us building something unbreakable. Silence drops like a mic, not awkward, electric. Travis's hand finds hers across the chaos, thumb tracing the band. The table exhales into nods, a teammate muttering, "Damn, that's the real MVP line." And suddenly, the toast isn't casual. It's covenant. Glasses clash in a symphony of clinks, champagne bubbling like unspoken vows, and Travis seals it. To the plays we haven't called yet. Forever's undefeated. Wind down hits like a cool-down lap. Dessert carts roll in, a flowerless chocolate dome arriving with zero fanfare, until a teammate's birthday candle flickers to life. Happy belated, buddy. No over-the-top serenade, just off-key, for he's a jolly good fellow, morphing into Taylor's improvised verse. For the guy who blocks like a boss. Travis joins the chorus, arms slung around her, their harmony turning heads from the bar. Bites get shared, her feeding him a forkful with a wink. Fuel for round two, him retaliating with whipped cream on her nose, sparking one last laugh cascade. It's the unglamorous glue, swapping stories of what's next, tour dates clashing with training camp. They'll wing it, lingering hugs at the door that stretch like bonus overtime.